And now meet Tony Burrows and Roger Greenaway, who've both been featured in several groups with hit records in recent months. Today they're wearing their Pipkins uniforms. Tony, what's the advantage in working the way you do, virtually being a member of a different group with every record you make, as opposed to working full-time in a permanent group?
I think the obvious answer is that we are in the business of making records, and we weren't in the business of doing live performances and things. In Roger's case, he probably writes most of the material, and we find that we can probably do a better job on that material, knowing how we want to do it, than to find a group somewhere and to search around and try and find someone to do it for us.
Roger, perhaps you can tell me, what's the outlook after you've made a record like the hit for As Pipkins? Do you then think, now, what else can we do as Pipkins, or what are we going to do next as something else?
Well, this particular record, Gimme That Ding, was produced by John Burgess, with whom I work. And it was purely and simply because he produced it that Tony and I appeared on the record. And it was from a children's musical, which he was in the project of doing it, the process of doing it at the time. And he had this one number which he thought would be a hit, which was Gimme That Ding. And he said, would you come along and record it for me, which we did. And the job of finding another follow-up, if you want to call it that, to Gimme That Ding, is John's job. Now, if he comes up with something which he thinks could possibly be a good follow-up hit, then obviously it's to our advantage to go and do it again as a Pipkins.
Sure.
But we don't necessarily say we've made this record, now what should we do for a follow-up, or go on to something else. These things happen or have happened over the past year.
Right. But as Pipkins, will you now give us that thing?
Oh, we'd love to.
That's right, I'm shouting blue, 'cause I can do the boogaloo. I'm lost, can't do my thing. That's why I sing, gimme that ding.